E aí, galera, Nightwolf aí, mais uma vez com vocês, voltamos aqui com Kingdom Come Deliverance. E pessoal, hoje a gente vai fazer essa missão do caramba. Disfarçado, conseguir a pena de corvo e também a presa de lobo. A pena de corvo eu peguei aqui, ó. Pra quem quiser também saber, peguei aqui na Ervenária, e a presa de lobo foi uma dica aí de um inscrito que eu peguei bem... Ué, onde que foi? Bem aqui, ó. Não, peraí. Foi aqui, ó, em Townberg, bem aqui, ó, no caçador, ok? Então, finalmente, vamos fazer essa missão, caramba.
God be with you.
I got fucking everything.
Wonderful. Come with me. Farewell.
What's taking them so long?
I really don't know.
Ready? Now put it on.
Essa missão aqui, a gente já sabe que é meio que uma piada, né? Quer ver?
That's really fucking good.
You don't think it's too much?
Mano, e ficou da hora.
If I met you at night, I'd shit myself.
That's exactly what humans look like.
Says the man who's never seen one.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what people think humans look like.
Yep, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all.
We're only just getting started.
Ah! E aí, cara? E galera, eu cheguei em nível aqui, ó. Nível 10 em abrir tranca e não adiantou ainda. Sério, mano. Não, lábia. Humilde. Esse aqui é o melhor, né? Os mercadores estarão mais dispostos a comprar mercadorias roubadas. É o que tem pra hoje, né, galera? Tá, e aí, cara?
Have you heard about it?
Just some talk about lost sheep and indecent wenches.
Of course I care about it. Sheeps and wenches are my thing. Where do I find them?
That's over and done with. They ran away into the forest.
The wenches?
The sheep.
Well, we'd better get back to work.
I don't really have anything specific right now, but I did hear about something interesting from one of your neighbors.
Who?
I don't know his name, but it was about as old as you. He said his family owned the Skalitz Tavern.
Young Adam, then. And the interesting part?
He decided he wanted to go back home. See the damage his sword. And someone looted it right in front of his nose.
I know. I've met those scavengers before. It's not that interesting, just sad, really.
Well, it certainly isn't Christian. But the thing is, they were hiding money in that cellar of theirs.
And did he say where he was going?
He said he's going to Ratai, that he has some arrangements there.
It won't be easy to find him. Ratai's a little overcrowded nowadays.
Then you'll have to ask someone, won't you? Bloody hell. Do you want me to hold your hand while you do it?
I wouldn't count on it. The looters probably spent all of it by now if he crawled into the right tavern. And anyway, I'm sure they didn't exactly have the royal treasure hidden there.
This Adam said it was enough to fix a whole cottage, or to go exploring the world.
Caramba.
Alright, but it still seems shady. And you haven't really given me much to go on.
Maybe, but I don't have anything better. Why don't you find him, and ask him, and see where it leads you?
I'll be on my way then.
Go, and ask him when you see him. Maybe you'll think of something.
Denegrido.
How's trade?
Nothing we can.
Tá. Nossa, galera.
See you later.
E aí, gente?
Hey! See you later.
Jesus, what are you...
I want more money.
And why is that?
Because we're really good mates.
Ah, olha.
I'd like you to.
E eu não consegui.
I want to achieve.
You can't become a master overnight. You have to know.
Well,
Tá.
Take care.
Nossa, a missão, tipo assim, encerrou. Caramba. Nossa, meu jogo tá lento aqui, ó. Tipo... Ué, galera. Ah lá. Eu terminei a missão, mano. Que loucura. Carne de cervo eu tenho aqui, pera aí. Carne de cervo... Ai, vai dar, mano, vai dar. É somente a carne de cervo, cara? Já estragou. Nem atualizou essa merda, bicho. Bem, então a gente tem essa missão secundária agora, né, ó. Encontrar o homem que foi roubado em Ratage. Obter o livro Necromicon. Que não vai ser agora. E... Será que eu já consigo roubar o livro lá da Madame? Com essa perícia aqui nível 10? Posso tentar. Ah, mano, não vale mais, cara. Que porcaria, bicho. Eu peguei uma poção bem legal, ó. Poção de maldição. Seu consumo causa náuseas intensas e uma enorme perda de saúde, levando à morte. Diminui a saúde gradualmente em 110 pontos. Então a gente pode envenenar a arma com isso aqui também. Tá. Vamos para a missão principal, galera? Pra gente ver se desbloqueia a missão secundária no jogo? Vamos tentar, né? Peregrino? Deixa eu ver. Eita, que isso? Um padre? Um clérigo? Mendigo?
Hey, sir.
what's happened to you?
I've walked all the way from Kuttenberg, but as you can see, I'm barefoot. My feet are frayed to the so I can swathe my feet and
Wait, I'll see.
Não, mas quantos eu tenho que dar?
thank you, sir. Thank you. I seldom meet such a good Samaritan. God shall repay you.
Anytime.
Era isso? Nossa, que loucura. Bem. Olha a chuva, mano. Tá, marca aqui então, ó. A missão é bem aqui. Não, mas espera aí. Contar ao Sr. Hadzig o que os bandidos querem que eu faça. Entendi. Eu consigo fazer os dois? Eu não vou arriscar. Primeiro fala com ele aqui. É melhor, pessoal, porque pode dar merda. Mano, eu sinto que meu jogo tá meio bugado. Uma impressão minha. Bem. Não, realmente, ó. Ficou lento agora. Que loucura. Olha ele aqui.
Look out. Greetings.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhoff massacre, it's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhoff.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhoff too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
Pera.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him.
Mano, eu achei
Bring
que ele ia
him
me
to the
ajudar a
Bailiff
entrar lá,
He'll
cara.
interrogate the man and give him a fair try.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting into the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities. See you later.
Pois é. Não deu. Mas jogo. Eita, meu jogo travou. É, galera, realmente meu jogo crashou. Então, o que que eu vou fazer? Eu vou fazer o A. É o jeito. Agora, por que crashou ali, eu não sei. Não sei, mano. O jogo não... É difícil o jogo dar esse crash. E agora, do nada... Travou. Brincadeira, hein?
God on.
You wouldn't be Carl, but...
No. See you later.
Brigão.
What?
That's right.
Sério? Deixa eu te bater, seu merda. Ai, moleque. Achei.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am? Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel. So instead, I'm devoting those days to the demon drink.
Caramba,
Whom do I
ficar
have
sem
the honor
mulher é
of speaking?
tenso, hein?
My name is Henry.
Aí não.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
I would give you your weight in gold, if I had any. But Manfred there, my guardian angel and caretaker, has all the coin, and he never takes so much as a single step away from me. If you help me get rid of him...
He's been listening to us the entire time.
So what? Listen, friend, let's raise a glass. Manfred here's a sleepy old goat. We can talk once he dozes off. Please, get rid of him for me, any way you can. Goodbye.
Livrar-se do Aio? Cadê ele? Tá, essa é a missão. Eu posso conversar com ele. Não.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble.
Then get lost.
Pera aí, deixa eu bater nele de novo.
That's right.
Só pra ver. Meu personagem é muito forte, mano. Pra ele. Mano, quem que é esse cara? Eu nunca vi isso no jogo. Do Aio? Quem que é Aio? Será que é esse merda aqui? Pera aí, galera. Não.
Help! Over there!
Ai, caramba. Como esse pessoal são umas marica, né? Não é possível, cara. Ai, meu Deus, viu? Será que é esse cara aqui, mano?
God be with you.
You're Manfred, the young Lord's guardian?
Ai, caramba, pera aí. Nossa, tá horrível. Tem que ser esse aqui, ó.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in the slightest, that rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink?
Nossa, eu não acredito nisso aqui,
Why not
mano.
have a little game?
Ai, que porcaria.
Why, oh, why did I ever agree to this?
Como que é isso aqui mesmo, galera? Eu não lembro direito. Pera aí, muita calma. Ué. Ah, tá, o sepa... Ah, entendi, lembrei então. Então, ó, 1, 2, mais um 5, segurar dado, pontuar e rolar de novo.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Aqui ferrou, mano. Segurar dado, pontuar e rolar. Eu posso.
Time I had a throw.
Já que eu posso. Aqui, ó. Segurar.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Olha que... Nossa, moleque, que sorte.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Pera aí, eu pontuei e posso de novo? Então, pera aí.
Not afraid of anything.
Boa. Pera aí. Cadê meu ponto? Ó, 2, 3, 4, 5 e 6. Eu posso pontuar e voltar a rolar. Ah, não pode dar merda, né? Deu merda, pronto, que azar. Agora entendi. Ou você faz a pontuação, mano, ou... Nossa, olha que cagado.
That's all.
Filha da mãe, ganhou de mim aqui. 1, 2, 3 e 4. Bem, aqui eu posso 3 e 1, não é? Não. Oh, o cara cagou, mano. Eu vou arriscar, segurar o 4 e...
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Ó, me lasquei o cara.
I shouldn't have pushed it.
Eu não vou conseguir, mano. 1, 2, 3, 4. Caramba! Não era pontuar e rolar, não. Veio 6, não acredito. Ué, 6 não dá? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ué, jogo.
No point in pushing it.
Eu posso escolher o 4?
If I was in your shoes,
400.
I'd pass while the going's good.
Consigo ainda ou azar? Pontuar e passar. Pronto, tá bom. Agora eu consegui. Ó a merda. Ó a merda.
A bit of luck at last.
E aí? Mas eu consegui, ó. Joguei com ele, ele saiu. Boa.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Porque...
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your fief.
Ah, entendi.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does
Que
your guardian
treta,
never
hein?
leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me
Roubo,
again.
roubo.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ. I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know.
But there are poor people.
If I have to choose between...
Tá, então é só a gente roubar,
Talk to you.
né? Como ele ia falar a mesma coisa. Agora cadê esse cara? Pera aí. Ah, ele subiu, ele subiu. Easy. O Knight é um bandido monstro, mano. Algibeira. Já treina aqui, né, moleque? Easy, né?
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the writ.
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that you've been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Take care now.
Mas e aí, já era, galera? Só ir pra lá? Caramba, hein, mano? Que missão. Bora. Finalmente eu vou entrar no monastério. Já marca a missão do Necromicon. Aqui, ó, já tá marcado, né? Denegrido, tá. É claro que eu vou fazer um save backup aqui, né, mano? Lógico.
Surrender! You're under arrest.
Ah, o que você quer, cara? Eu sou rico.
Don't pretend you don't know what's what.
Nossa, o cara me xingou feio, hein? Não, aqui... Não vai dar, mano.
You're making a serious
Ah, PQP, cara. Não. Ah, não, mas que merda.
Gotcha!
What?
Don't pre... It's just...
I won't put up with
Ah
any
lá, não dá, não dá.
jail it is then.
Get moved. I hope you...
É, fazer o quê? 8 dias, moleque. Olha, eu realmente me senti aprisionado tendo que esperar isso aqui, velho. PQP. Tá de brincadeira, cara. Meu, por que eu não consigo subornar o cara nessa merda?
Huh?
Condenado, até ganhei conquista. Meus itens tá aqui? Tá tudo aqui? 12 mil? Pô, que sacanagem, velho. Onde que eu tô? Vai direto. Como eu fui preso, o que é isso aqui? Eu perco o quê? Como que eu vejo? É jogador... Efeito. O louco! Putz, moleque. Durante quanto tempo será? Nossa, que abalo! Fazer o quê, né? Faz parte. Bem, vamos para a missão. Ah, esse cara aqui?
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately.
Boa, boa.
Arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire. The way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Take care now.
Galera, não acredito. Olha que louco isso. Não, é embaixo, não é?
I feel quite hungry.
É aqui?
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's
Mano.
prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Pelo resto de sua vida. Eu só quero ver se eu não perdi nada. Pelo amor de Deus, jogo. Ainda bem que eu fiz um save backup, mano. Da hora. Jogo realmente muito bem feito, velho. Quem diria, depois de ter matado 300 cumano, moleque.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me, ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione me.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome.
Nossa, um novo nome. Gregor. Olha. Monge, conquista alcançada.
A novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Pera.
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Putz, só falta sério, cara.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word. Discipline. It's your job to work and practice.
Galera.
You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily
Eu virei um monge, mano. Hierarquia monástica.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Antes do amanhecer, né?
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Here are the factory
And scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize,
Que da hora,
with the
velho.
exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You, too, will learn how.
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
Pera.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
Não, peraí. Ai, caramba.
I'd like to ask you, who's in charge of things?
Truthfully, everyone except
Todo
us.
mundo, menos nós.
But officially, Abbot Peter. And
Abade
soon enough,
Pedro.
someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see.
Pera. Tá.
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Salarius. They say he used to be a thief.
Opa. Eu não posso contar minha busca pelo... Eu não posso contar, mano. Não posso contar, galera. Ou posso? Bem, eu posso procurar agora. Eu não posso sair daqui sem o Necromicon. Isso é óbvio agora, né? Eu vou aproveitar que a gente está aqui, galera. Vou salvar o jogo e continuaremos essa parte daqui mesmo, certinho? Deixa um gostei, compartilhem que ajuda pra caramba. E até o próximo vídeo. Valeu!